So yeah, it's called The Perfect One. You can't get it in stores, by the way. Blurring is a must, which fills in the pores and makes everything look flawless. Is there such a primer? I am burning up. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. If it's your first time here, my name is MosleyDoll78. Please give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I want to say another big thank you to my recent latest supporters. You know who you are and I really appreciate it. Keep the numbers coming. I am going to be doing a tag video today and I've watched a few of them on YouTube and I really enjoyed them. And the tag is called If I Could Only Keep One. So I believe this has been around for quite some time, but it's been floating around recently again on YouTube, and I've only just heard about it myself, so I thought that is something that is a bit of me. So I really wanted to do the tag. I'm going to tag a few people. If you keep watching, you'll see who I'm going to tag, and I'm hopefully tagging the people who I think is going to do it for me. If you don't do it, I will not be offended. I mean, I'm doing this because I really want to do it. The reason I think it's a good video is because if you're interested in beauty and makeup, then you'll find it interesting, and also you'll get to know products which you may not have tried before. And if the person who is picking these products can only keep one, you can pretty much be sure they're going to be good products. Let me just quickly find out the person who introduced the tag, because I don't want to do it without mentioning the person who actually started off the tag. So the person who introduced the tag, I believe, hopefully I'm right, is a lady called Kelly Gooch. That is the one. Let me just double check. I didn't want any lawsuits coming after me. If I could only keep one tag is a tag where you have to pick one of your products. So it's not your favorite product you like to use a lot. So basically, if you could only keep one of that product, what would it be? Let's kick the tag off. So the first thing is primer. Obviously we start our makeup with primer, well, most of us do. And also this is going to be interesting for me because I would like to know how much items you guys have. I'd like to know the products that you have. So this is going to be interesting for me to find out. If you guys leave a comment below or do the tag yourselves, then I can find out if you know, just how much stuff I am accumulating. Is it too much? Is it not enough? I feel I don't have enough primers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 primers, and I would say my best primer is the Bare Minerals Prime Time. I think it is a little bit greasy, but it's very, very soft and silk-like, and it does a great job. I'm going to go with Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Primer. It's a silicone based one, but it is rather greasy. I'm sure that's not going to be one of people's products they couldn't live without. I'm sure there's much better primers out there, but I only got into makeup a year and a half ago. I have e.l.f. Maybelline Baby Skin, the Bare Minerals Illuminating Radiance one, which is okay, but the Prime Time Original I think does a better job at making my foundation cling to it. The next question is foundation. This, would I keep a full coverage or would I keep not full coverage? I am going to play it safe and say that if I could only pick one, I would pick the one I've the most recent one that I've bought, which is the YSL All-in-One Glow. I went out and bought another one the other day, so I now have 2 in my collection. That goes to show how much I love it. There is some full coverage foundations I love, but if I could only pick one, I wouldn't want to wear a full face of foundation every day for the rest of my life. So I would pick the safest bet, which is the YSL All-in-One Glow. It's nice sheer to medium coverage. It looks so radiant on the skin. It does me a huge favour of making me look quite good and is very forgiving on my maturer skin. The next one is concealer. That would be my Urban Decay Naked Concealer. Again, I don't have a lot of concealers. I have The Makeup Revolution, I have 2 of those. I have the L'Oreal True Match, which is a good concealer. I have the Tarte Shape Tape, which is not suited for me at all. It's way too thick and drying for my skin. And then the Urban Decay. The Maybelline Eraser, I have that as well. So out of those, I would pick the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. It's never let me down. It's the coverage I want, and it's quite a moisturising one. It doesn't dry down too quick. It gives you time to play around with it and does a really good job at brightening my under eye area. If I want to look brightened, I know I can rely on that. It's never let me down. I know I might have mentioned some of these products before in previous tags, but this is all beauty related, all makeup related. So the next one is blush. If I could only pick one blush, I said before I'm not a huge blush fan. I can't do my makeup without blush, so it definitely would be in my collection. I wanted to show you guys the products that I've picked for this tag video, so I will start doing that now with these questions. So if I could only pick one blush, I would pick the Kevyn Aucoin, and it's called the Pure Powder Glow, and it's in the colour Neutral. I like it because it's the colour that I would usually go for, and if I could only pick one, it would be this one. The MAC Sweets for my sweets is a very nice blush, but it's slightly too pink for me. I have a palette which I love. I don't have a lot of makeup, so this would be the blusher that I would pick if I had to pick one. I love the size of it. It's small, it's compact, it has a mirror, and the colour is gorgeous. I'll just do you a quick swatch of it right now. That is my perfect blush shade, and it has a slight shimmer to it, but nothing heavy. It's gorgeous. It's so nice. Yes, I would pick that one. 100% I'd pick that one. Bronzer. Ooh, that would be hard. If I could only pick one, I think it would have to, oh no, it would be the up, but that's got a shimmer to it. Right, I was about to say it was a toss up between Too Faced Gold Chocolate or Chocolate Gold bronzer, which is the quite a recent one which came out and it has a shimmer to it. But because I've just chosen that blusher, that'll be enough shimmer for face, otherwise I'm going to have nothing for dimension. So if I could only pick one, I've got my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, but I love this colour. Like, I wouldn't want to live without this one because I love the colour, and I love the formula, and I love the smell, and it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I would pick this one. I can rely on this bronzer for giving me the colour I want, the smell. It's gorgeous. It has, does it have, I'm sure it has a mirror. Yeah, it has a mirror. I'll be good to go. I'll be safe with this one. The next one would be highlight. Ooh, that would be my iconic London Original if I had to pick one. I have a lot of nice highlights. I would say I have around 7. I have around 7 highlighters. I have the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion. I have Becca Opal. I have Mary Lou what's it called? Mary Lou Manizer, which is, I've just started to dip into this now. It's now starting to get a slight dent. But yeah, my favourite one would be the iconic London Illuminator Drops in Original, and that is because they work best for my skin. So I love powder highlights. I can't escape from powder highlights because they are so pretty and I just like the way they look. But a liquid highlighter is more forgiving on my skin. It just blends in when it, I mean today, what am I wearing today? I'm wearing a powder today. Look at that one. This one is a good one today. This is just a Kiko. So the one I'm wearing today is the number 200, and it's just a Kiko Wet Dry eyeshadow, and that's the colour there. So it's like a champagne colour, and it does an amazing job at being a highlighter for me. Pow. This is the one that I would choose if I could only pick one, because this is the one I go to when I really want to make an effort. So if anyone is not familiar with the iconic London illuminator drops, then you need to catch up, because this formula didn't come to play. It is so gorgeous. It's the most wettest looking highlighter. Let's get a bit closer. You see that? If I could only pick one highlighter, it would be the iconic London. You can never go wrong with this. It's beautiful. I also have the one in blush, which is like a really beautiful pinky highlighter, and it's gorgeous for the summer. It gives you such a healthy look on your face. It's like, it's gorgeous, it is. But this one is more of a universal shade, and it can be worn with any makeup look. Lipstick, if I could only pick one lipstick. I can't wait to see your answers on this one. There's so many nice shimmery ones. Matte, I wouldn't pick a matte to live with. If I could only pick one, it definitely wouldn't be a matte lipstick. So I'm going to be safe and choose my new Dose of Colours one, because it's a neutral colour. I loved it. I love the colour, I love the formula, and it's brand new. So I'm going to be, I feel like I'm kind of copying out of this question. I know if I had 24 hours to pick just one item, I would just choose this one. I've got a gorgeous Huda Beauty I recently bought like 2 weeks ago. Lip strobe in the colour Ritzy. This is beautiful, but it's more for a night out, or if you want to make a statement with your lips and make them look extra gorgeous. So I wouldn't pick this one. And then I got the Jouer Skinny Dip. I love that as a lip topper. I have the Bare Minerals. I have so many. I do have a lot of gorgeous lipsticks, but for a safe bet, if you could only pick one to pick, it will be the Dose of Colours. And this is one of their new lipsticks in the shade Can You Not. I want to get Honey I'm Home. I definitely want to try Honey I'm Home. And then the last question is if you could only pick one eyeshadow palette. I only have... I don't have that many eyeshadow palettes. I have about 5, and then I have some smaller quads, which I've shown you on previous videos. I've got the Huda Smoky Obsessions. I love this one. And then I got my custom made Anastasia one a few weeks ago, which is nice. But if I could only choose one palette, I couldn't bring anything else with me, I would choose my Z palette, which I custom made. I call it the perfect one because it has all the colours that I would use in this palette. There's no doubt about it. It's missing some pops of colour, and I probably wouldn't put the pops of colour in this palette. I'd rather design another Z palette for the pops of colour. But for this one, it's got everything that I love in a palette. It's got the warms, the neutrals, just loads. This one here is absolutely gorgeous. Who is that by? I think that's by Coloured Rain, in the name Glamour. So pigmented. And then the Nabla Cosmetics, that's the Fahrenheit red colour. Beautiful. I've got Makeup Geek in here and Morphe. And I think I have a couple of Colourpop. The quality of the shadows, I would say, are not as good as the Anastasia Beverly Hill one. And the Huda is definitely, I think, more pigmented. You have to go in quite gentle when you're applying that to your eyes. But these still do a really good job at creating an eye look. And they're not bad quality eyeshadows. So I would pick this one simply because I know I would use all the colours in it. So yeah, it's called the perfect one. You can't get it in stores, by the way. So that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it because I just love talking about products. I might do a live soon where I can just show you guys what I have and have a little fun looking at what I've got. So I'm going to tag Tara Lynn, Gilded Phoenix, and HEBA. I'll do one more. Sophie Whips. So I tag those people. So Gilded Phoenix Vlogs, great lady. If you haven't checked out her channel, please do so. I haven't ever linked a channel below because I don't know how to do it, but I will try and figure out how to do that, and hopefully you'll see that her link in the bottom of my in the description box. So Gilded Phoenix Vlogs I'm going to tag, HEBA I'm definitely going to tag, Tara LYNN I'm going to tag, and SOPHHIE Whips. If you don't have time to do it, guys, don't worry about it. Sometimes people struggle with inspiration of what to do, and I just think this is a interesting tag. It's fun and it gives us an idea of what to look up and do research on if we think, oh, let me have a look at what she's talking about, that primer, because I'm always interested to know what good products are. So that's it. That is a nice easy video, and I love a tag video. My last one didn't go very well. I tagged I think 4 people and 1 person did it. Leah, thank you so much for your input in the blush is bay tag. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, any advice on good primers, please tell me in the comments below, because I would genuinely like to know what your thoughts are on good primers. I'm looking more of a silicone ones, which is going to make the foundation cling and stick and blur. Blurring is a must, which fills in the pores and makes everything look flawless. Is there such a primer? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Take care.